Thank you for joining us today for our Dynasty League baseball action for my Greatest Teams League, which is a league of all the best teams of all time in a 162-game league against each other. We are on April 14th, so we are midway through the first half of the month of the season, and for our matchup today, we have the 1975 Boston Red Sox against the 1912 New York Giants. We are in New York, so the Giants are the home team, and the weather is in the 60s and partly cloudy with a roll of 22. The wind is blowing from right to left at 10 to 19 miles per hour with a roll of 90. The umpire is Bucknor with a normal strike zone. And the stadium conditions are the ball carries at plus 20. Foul territory is immense. The visibility is okay. And the surface is grass and okay. Our pitchers for today are Bill Lee for the Red Sox, who is a left-handed pitcher, and Christy Mathewson for the Giants, who is a right-handed pitcher. Carlton Fisk was injured a couple days ago for the Red Sox, so he'll be out today, unfortunately for the Red Sox. And for the Giants, Myers is out, their catcher as well, but that is because he needs rest. So both teams will be without their starting catchers today. So let's get on to our starting lineups. For the visiting Red Sox, our leadoff hitter is center fielder Fred Lynn. The batting second is right fielder Dwight Evans. Batting third is second baseman Denny Doyle. Batting fourth is left fielder Jim Rice. Batting fifth is third baseman Rico Petrocelli. Batting sixth is shortstop Rick Burlinson. Batting seventh is first baseman Carl Yastrzemski. Batting eighth is catcher Bob Montgomery. Batting ninth is pitcher Bill Lee. For the 1912 Giants, batting first is second baseman Larry Doyle. Batting second is right fielder Red Murray. Batting third is third baseman Buck Herzog. Batting fourth is left fielder Bjorn Becker. Batting fifth is first baseman Fred Merkel. Batting sixth is shortstop Art Fletcher. Batting seventh is left fielder Josh DeVore. Batting eighth is catcher Art Wilson. And batting ninth is pitcher Christy Mathewson. So without further ado, it's time to play ball. So our first batter for the day, we are in the top of the first inning. The batter is Fred Lynn. So let's go ahead and roll 3 10-sided dice, and the roll is 824. That means we're going to the pitcher's card, and Fred is a lefty. 824 will be a single to center field. So Fred Lynn is on first base. He's not fast enough to steal, it looks like. So we'll go on to Dwight Evans, the second batter. The roll is 238. That goes on the batter's card. 238 for Evans is a strikeout. So that's first out of the inning with a Fred Lynn on first. Denny Doyle is up for the Red Sox. The roll is 763, going to the pitcher's card. Doyle is a lefty. That is a strikeout. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Mathewson so far. Now Jim Rice is up with 2 outs and a runner on first. The roll is 69. That's an air check. The air check roll for direction is 3, so it goes to the first baseman. First baseman is Fred Merkle. His air rating is 5. The 1912 Giants are defensively challenged, coming from the earlier era. So it is first baseman 5 on the air chart. And the roll is 4, 0, 4. 2 10-sided dice. So 5 and 4 is a ground ball, goes through the first baseman's legs into right field. That is a 2-base error. So we have our first error of the game on Fred Merkle. Runners on second and third. Rico Petrocelli is up for the Red Sox with 2 outs. This is a jam situation for Mathewson. Petrocelli is not a clutch hitter, so this is considered a jam situation. Roll is 329 for Petrocelli. .329 is a hard ground out to shortstop. So that's the third out of the inning. So the Red Sox threaten but get nothing out of it, and we go to the bottom of the first, and the score is 0-0, and the 1912 Giants come up to bat. Larry Doyle is up as leadoff man. The roll is 796. We go to the pitcher's card on Bill Lee. .796 is a strikeout. So Doyle strikes out. You have 1 out. Red Murray is up to bat for the Giants. Roll is 007. That's a line out to third. So that's 2 outs. Now we have Buck Herzog up for the Giants with 2 outs and no runners on base. The roll is 742. That goes to the pitcher's card. He's a righty. That's a soft ground out to short, 6-3. That's the third out of the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the bottom of the first for the Giants. So we go to the second inning. It's still a 0-0 game. We have the 2 aces on the hill, so that's not necessarily a surprise. This might be a low-scoring game. Rick Burleson is up for the Red Sox in the top of the second inning. The roll is 154. That goes to the hitter's card. .154 is a single to right field. So Burleson goes to first base. Carl Yastrzemski is up. The roll is 830. Goes to the pitcher's card for Yastrzemski. And that's single to center. Single to center. We now have runners on first and second with Bob Montgomery up. No outs. The roll is 730. .730 is a soft ground out to short. That's 6-3 for the first out. But Burleson does go to third, and Yastrzemski goes second. We have runners on second and third with 1 out. Bill Lee, the pitcher, is up. You cannot this is not a good sacrifice situation. The runner on third, so we'll just have him hit. The roll is 164. He's not a good, he's a 1F hitter. So that's going to be a strikeout. So we have runners on second and third with 2 outs. It's going to be another jam situation for Mathewson. But Lynn is a clutch hitter, so that cancels out the jam, so it won't actually be a jam. The roll for Fred Lynn is 424. That's going to be a double off the wall. Looks like we're going to get some runs. Runners on second and third. Both of those runners will score. So that'll make it a 2-0 game. And Fred Lynn gets 2 RBIs. Dwight Evans is up with Lynn on second base. Scores now 2-0 Red Sox. The roll is 7 for Evans, and that will be... This is also a jam situation, but it won't matter. It's going to be a pop out to third. So that will end the inning, but the 75 Red Sox get 2 runs on the Fred Lynn 2 RBI double. So we now go to the bottom of the second, and it's 2-0 Red Sox, and the Giants are coming up. Becker is up. The roll is 115. That's going to be a foul check. It's in immense foul territory. The roll is 50. And that's a foul out to first. That's 1 out. Fred Merkle is coming up. The roll is 210. Is a... Would have been a home run if it was a righty, but since Lee is a lefty, it's a walk. Now we have Art Fletcher up for the Giants with a runner on first and 1 out. The roll is 924. That's a fly out to center. So we have 2 outs with the runner on first. Josh DeVore is up for the 1912 Giants. The roll is 84. That's an air check. The roll is 2 for direction. That goes to the catcher. The catcher is Montgomery, and his air rating is 45. And the roll is 94. That'll probably be an out. Catcher, 95, 94. That will indeed be a foul out to the catcher. That's 3 outs for the 1912 Giants. Bill Lee is off to a fantastic start so far. And it's 2-0 after 2 innings. So the 75 Red Sox are now up in the top of the third. Denny Doyle is up. The roll is 8. And that will be a line out to second base. 1 away. Jim Rice is up. The roll is 701. That'll be a single to left field. So Jim Rice is on first base with a single. Rico Petrocelli is up with 1 out and a runner on first. The roll is 373. This will be a double down the line to left field. Jim Rice will have the option to score, so we'll see what his speed is. Jim Rice's speed is 6. Goes to left field. So the outfielder is Becker with a -1 throw rating, so that will reduce it to 5. With a 2-0 lead, we'll keep him at third and not try for home. We have runners on second and third with Rick Burleson up, 1 away. The roll is 111. That'll be a foul check. Again, we have immense foul territory. The roll is 22. And that'll be a foul out to the catcher for the second out. And we have Carl Yastrzemski up. He scored in the second inning to help give the Red Sox the lead. Now it's a jam situation again. Yaz is not a clutch hitter. This will be a jam situation with runners on second and third and 2 outs. The roll is 755. That'll be a strikeout on Carl Yastrzemski for the third out of the inning. So we go on to the bottom of the third. It is 2-0 Red Sox still. Art Wilson is up, the catcher for the Giants. The roll is 7. That'll be a line out to third base. Christy Mathewson the pitcher is up to hit. The roll is 734. That'll be a soft ground out to the shortstop, 6-3. 2 away. Larry Doyle is up. The roll is 818. That'll be a strikeout. Bill Lee continues his impressive pitching. That'll be a 1-2-3 inning for the 1912 Giants, and we go on to the top of the 4th inning. Bob Montgomery is up for the 75 Red Sox. Roll is 907. That'll be a double. Bill Lee is up. He's a bad bunter, so we don't want to risk a lead-out bunt where the runner gets thrown out at third, so we'll just let Bill Lee hit. The roll is 739. That's a deep drive. But Bill Lee is not as a pitcher, probably won't be a home run. The deep drive direction roll is 0, so you never know. Let me get the chart. Bill Lee is a left spray. 0 going to the right field line. Rolling a one-sided dice to see if it's fair or foul. It is a 1, and that indicates a foul ball. So the Giants avoided a scare there. So Bill Lee's up again. The roll is 181. That'll be a strikeout. So we have Fredlin up with Bob Montgomery on second and 1 out. The roll is 541. That'll be a range roll. Range check, rather. Lynn is the left spray hitter. The roll is 0 again. This will be a slow roller to the pitcher. Pitcher is Mathewson, and Mathewson has an A+ range. The range roll is 2. So that'll be an out. But Montgomery will go to third. So we have a runner on third with 2 away. This will be another jam situation. Unless Evans is clutch. Evans is not clutch, so this will be a jam situation for Mathewson. The roll is 955. Evans, let's see, for Evans. So that'll be a ground out to third. 5-3. The top of the fourth is over, and the score is still 2-0, 75 Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Red Murray is up. The roll is 343. And that's a ground out to short, 6-3. Buck Herzog is up with 1 away. Roll is 90. That's an air check. 0. That means it goes to the pitcher for an automatic out. So that's 1-3 for the second out. Beals Becker is up. The roll is 577. That'll be a infield range check. He's left spray. Beals is. The roll is 0-5. 4-5. Left spray 5. That's a slow roller to the third baseman. Third baseman for the Red Sox is Petrocelli. Petrocelli's range is B. The roll is 51. Should be an out, but we'll double check. Slow roller B51 is actually a bang bang play. That's why we check, I guess. So that means that on bang bang play, that's a base running check. So we look at Becker's base running rating. Becker's base running rating is 7. He's pretty fast, so we need to beat a 7 in order to get him out. The roll is 6, so he's safe on the range roll. That was Giants' first hit of the game. And the infield hit. Fred Merkle is up with a runner on first and 2 away. The roll is 32 for Merkle. And that is a pop out to third base. So it is now the top of the fifth. The Red Sox are still leading 2-0. Dwight Evans is up for the Red Sox. Roll is 902. That's a 902 is a soft ground out to third. 5-3. By the way, for the record, Christy Mathewson has an endurance of 40, which is great. He could get a complete game here. Bill Lee has less of an endurance of 30, but still not bad. He will probably be going out in the 8th inning or so, but we shall see. Jim Rice is up with 1 out in the top of the 5th. The roll is 168. That's a long fly out to center field. And we have Rico Petrocelli up with 2 away. The roll is 752. That's a strikeout for Mathewson. That's Mathewson's 6th strikeout of the game so far. And the Red Sox have a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Art Fletcher is up for the 1912 Giants. The roll is 722. 722 is 722 is a single to left field. So Fletcher is on first with no outs. Josh DeVore is up. Roll is 348. .348 is a hard ground out to second. So that'll be a double play, 4-6-3. So that's 2 away. Nice double play by the Red Sox. Art Wilson is up. Roll is 770. .770 is a deep drive. Art Wilson is a has B power. You never know. This could go out. Wilson is a right spray. For stance. The roll is 74 for direction. That's going to the right center field. The distance roll is 97. That goes 440 yards. Because we are in Polo Grounds, that is going to be a 440-yard mammoth warning track out. So that's 3 away for the 1912 Giants in the bottom of the 5th inning. So we go to the top of the 6th with the Red Sox still hanging on to that 2-0 lead. Rick Burleson is up. The roll is 828. That's a single to center. That's Burleson's 2nd hit of the game. Carl Yastrzemski is up. The roll is 275. .275 is a strikeout. Yastrzemski's 2nd strikeout of the game. So we have a runner on first with 1 out. Bob Montgomery is up. The roll is 354. .354 is a double off the wall to left field. It's an option to score, or try to score anyway. Let's look at Burleson's runner on first speed. Burleson's speed is 6. So it's to left field, I believe. Yeah, it was to left field. The left fielder is Becker. Becker is a -1 thrower. So that reduces it to 5. Since we're at the bottom of the batting order, we might as well take a risk and try and get him home, since the pitcher is probably not going to drive him in. The base running rule is 46 with a 5 base running. 46 is safe. So Burleson does score to make it a 3-0 game. And Montgomery is on second. Bill Lee is a poor bunter, so we'll just let him swing away. The roll is 575. That's going to be a range check. Lee is a left spray hitter. The roll is 56. Left spray 56 on the range check. That's a high chopper to second. Second baseman for the Giants is Doyle, who is a C+ range. The roll is 77, so that'll be an infield single. So we have runners on first and third now with 1 away. Fred Lynn is up. The roll is 948. That'll be a ground out to first. Looking at the ground ball advancement chart. Ground out with a runner on first and third. Runner on first is fourth at second. Runner on third scores. So that will be 5-4 for the second out, and Montgomery scores to make it a 4-0 game. So we have Fred Lynn on first base on the fielder's choice. 2 away. Dwight Evans is up. The roll is 21. That'll be a pop out to third. Three away. It's now a 4-0 game after the 2 runs in the top of the 6th. Meanwhile, Bill Lee is working on a 2-hitter for the Red Sox against the 1912 Giants. Christy Mathewson is up to bat for the 12 Giants. He rolls a 794. That'll be a single for the pitcher. But Mathewson was a decent hitter, actually, with a 10-up batting rating. Doyle's up with the runner on first. Roll is 514. That'll be an umpire check. Roll is 42. That'll be go to the control chart to see if there's a wild pitch or a pass ball, because we have a runner on first. The wild pitch rating for Bill Lee is A, and the pass ball rating for Montgomery is A. So not very likely a wild pitch or pass ball, but we'll see. The roll is 50 to check on that, and that is indeed a pitch in the dirt blocked. So Doyle is rolling again. The roll is 147 for Doyle. .147 is a single to center. So the 1912 Giants are threatening for the first time. Runners on first and second and no outs. Red Murray is up. Roll is 457. That'll be a fly out to center for the first out of the inning. F8. Buck Herzog is up with runners on first and second and one out. Roll is 497. That's also a fly out to center. 2 outs. Runners in with runners on first and second. Billy is not a jam pitcher. Becker is not a clutch hitter, so no jam or clutch. Roll is 241 for Becker. .241 is a walk. So we now have the bases loaded with 2 away. We'll see if the 1912 Giants can get back into the game. Fred Merkel's up with the bases loaded. And he's not a clutch hitter either. The roll is 545. That'll be an infield range check, so defense is going to play a big part in this game. Merkel is a right spray hitter. 37 on the range check, right spray. Right spray 37 is a hot liner to the shortstop. Shortstop is, for the Red Sox, Burleson, who has an A rating. 35, that'll be caught by Burleson for the third out of the inning. So it remains 4-0, 75 Red Sox over the 1912 Giants. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Denny Doyle is up. Roll is 598, and that'll be an outfield range check. Doyle is left spray. The roll is 56 for direction. Left spray 57 is a drive over the head to the left fielder. Left fielder is, for the Giants, Becker, who has a C range rating. The roll is 49. Drive over the head. C 49. Bounces off the wall for a double. So we need to get someone in the bullpen for the Giants. So let's put in Wilts in the bullpen. Jim Rice is up with the runner on second in the top of the seventh for the Red Sox. We're leading 4-0. The roll is 981. And that's a ground out to third. See if he advances on the ground ball base runner advancement chart. If it's hit to the right side, he advances. Third is the left side, so he doesn't advance. It's an option for the third base coach. We'll leave it as it is since no reason to risk it with a 4-run lead. So that'll be a ground out for the first out of the inning. That was Jim. Petrocelli is up with the runner on second and 1 out. Roll is 764. .764 is a strikeout. So runner on second with 2 outs. Burleson is up. The roll is 643. That's a fly out to right field. So I'm going to have to close the door. Anyways, 643 as we said. The righty. That'll be a high fly out to right field. F9. That'll be 3 outs. So we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Lee is still pitching a fantastic game with no runs given up and only 2 hits given up. Art Fletcher is up to bat for the 1912 Giants. Roll is 857. .857 is a soft ground out to third. Five to 3 for the first out. Josh DeVore is up. Roll is 652. Hard ground out to second, 4 to 3 for the second out. Art Wilson is up. 969 is the roll. Now it'll be a ground out to third, 5 to 3. So we have another 1, 2, 3 inning for the 1912 Giants. It's not looking good for them. It is looking good for the 75 Red Sox. We go to the top of the 8th. Strzemski is up. The roll is 207. Now it's a base on balls. Montgomery is up with the runner on first. No outs. The roll is 8:45. That'll be a single. So with 2 runners on and Mathewson having given up 4 runs, we'll put the reliever in. That's Hooks Wiltz for the 1912 Giants. Pitcher Bill Lee is up. We'll go ahead and allow him to bunt. The direction roll is 2. He has an F rating. So the bunt is to the pitcher using the bunt chart. So rating is F. The roll is 90 for the result. It's going to be a tough play, actually. So that's to the pitcher. Pitcher is Wiltz. His defensive rating is A. The roll is 3. So that'll be a sacrifice hit. So Yaz goes to third. Montgomery goes to second. And we have 1 out. Redlin is up. Runners on second and third and 1 out. Roll is 197. And that baby is long gone. And the Red Sox have broken this game wide open with a Fredlin 3-run homer. It is now 7-0. Dwight Evans is up. 1 out. Roll is 341. That'll be a hard ground out to second. Two away. Danny Doyle is up with 2 away. No runners on. The roll is 552. That'll be an infield range check. Left spray. 69 is the roll. Left spray 69 for the infield range check. That'll be deep into the hole to first. The first baseman for the Giants is Merkel, who has a C range. Roll is 89, so that'll be an infield single. Jim Rice is up with a runner on first and 2 away. The roll is 177 for Rice. That'll be a long fly out to center. That's 3 away. The 75 Red Sox now have a huge 7-0 lead. Let's go ahead and take out the starter to avoid any injury to the pitcher. Find out who we want to put in. Doesn't have to be anyone great. Put in Diego Segui, short reliever. So it is now the bottom of the 8th inning. The pitcher is up for the 12 Giants, Wilkes. We have a new pitcher, Diego Segui, for the Red Sox. Roll is 843. Wilkes is a right-handed hitter. On the Segui card, 843 is a strikeout. Doyle is up. 479 is a roll for Doyle. It's fly out to center. 2 away. Murray is up. Roll is 188. It's a long fly out to center. So that's 3 away. We go to the bottom of the 9th, or the top of the 9th. We have Jim Rice up. Roll is 45. That'll be an air check. For the direction roll, it'll go to it's a 5. It'll go to the third baseman. Third baseman's air rating is 50. Roll is 94. Third base, 50, 94. That'll be a pop out to third. One away. Burleson is up. Roll is 472. That's a high fly out to center. 2 away. Stremski is up. Roll is 252. That's a strikeout for the third out of the inning. 3 away. Now go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Last chance for the 1912 Giants. Herzog is up. Roll is 101. Be a foul check. Immense foul territory. The roll is 86. It's a foul out to the shortstop. And Merkel up. Roll is 916. That'll be a walk. That was Becker. Now we have Merkel up with a runner on first and 1 away. Roll is 355 for Merkel. Strikeout. Second out of the inning, runner on first. The last chance for the 1912 Giants. Art Fletcher's up. Roll is 255. That's a strikeout. That ends the game. So this is a blowout with the 75 Red Sox beating the 1912 Giants 7-0. Let's get the totals. The 75 Redskins. Red Sox get 7 runs on 13 hits and no errors. The 1912 Giants get no runs. Four hits and 1 error. Bill Lee comes away with the win. Christy Mathewson comes away with the loss. With the win today, the 75 Red Sox advanced to 7-6 on the season. The 1912 Giants fall to 6-7 on the season. It's been great doing Dynasty League Baseball with you today. Hope you had a great time and you'll watch us again. Stay safe.